Jesus. Oh.
Also, if you've said anything after that, we haven't heard you either.
.3 corruption item damage scaling.
Yeah, I don't think going over 59 is the play, dude.
Bro, I ate so many of the fuckers that chase you last pull. Like,
Yeah,
they're
about
just training my ass.
Damage dealt by Infinite Stars, Twisted Appendages, and Gushing Wounds is now based on the item level of a corrupted item, rather scaling dynamically with attack power and spell power.
I knew they had to change that.
Wait, what did they change?
They nerfed Infinite Stars technically on lower eye level pieces of gear.
Thank you.
It should still, it's probably still going to be good on your shit. Like
No,
Donnie's probably the one that got hit by the hardest by that.
Dude.
No,
Donnie's
no,
got the
I just
415
gotta,
one.
please, please.
No, yours is probably fine, Luna. It's 470. You got a 471.
70.
Shut up.
Bro, and the shoulder, man, and the shoulder.
Oh, they fixed his off already. Well,
What was wrong with him?
the spelling corrupted mind was draining sanity,
Ah,
but now it doesn't.
letting it naturally expire should. Yeah. Just dispel. Wait, my corrupted now shows through my showing through my moonkin form finally. Psych. I lied. I think I realized why too. Because I changed gear. So when did this hotfix go out?
Luna. Never mind.
Anybody need a summon?
Yep.
McAdams, are we in the same groups for this fight?
Yes.
Can we change groups like group 1 and 2? Just for
Can we also, since we're going to be in the realms for extended period of time, there's actually damage down there in this fight, can we put the groups in the actual raid group spots?
Right, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, was everyone good, McAdam? Wave, Jinxie, Ricky, you guys here?
Yep.
Wave. Got it. Jinxie? Cool. Oh, I just said you were away. Alright, so this fight, it's kind of like there's some things in this fight that are similar to Carapace. It's just a lot of coordination and knowing what to do when shit's happening. So P1, we are going to be kind of just grouped up right here where we're standing. And then you're only going to be able to cast like 2-3 abilities. We're going to get thrown up in the air once we're down. A bunch of tentacles are going to spawn. The pattern is somewhat consistent. And then Psychus is gonna spawn. He's like a big mini boss. Once he spawns, we're going to, the tanks are going to drag Psychus on top of the Tentacles, and we're going to cleave Psychus, but prioritize nuking the shit out of the Tentacles. When a Tentacle dies, it's going to increase the amount of damage Psychus takes by 50%. So every time we kill a Tentacle, the tanks will move him to a new Tentacle, and we're going to repeat that. I think we only need to kill like 2 to 3 Tentacles max before Psychus dies. If Psychus's energy bar reaches full, we're dead. For the Tentacles, can you guys hear my kid crying in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep going. It's fine.
It's not
Sure?
loud.
Let
Okay.
Tifa know.
Multi-dotting in these phases is pretty well useless unless you like gain a lot single target, because as soon as one tentacle dies, it heals all the other tentacles back to 100%. So don't worry about multi-dotting or anything like that. Just pump priority targets, put the damage where it needs to go. Once you see here, when a tentacle dies, I believe, quote me if I'm wrong, it spawns a void pool that we move from. And it's similar to the one on Carapace. When that pool is going to grow, don't be standing in it. And then we're going to work our way around. So once the tentacles spawn and Psychus is dragged on the first one, everyone's going to kind of group up in the center of all these tentacles. And we're going to just go kind of the outside. We're going to start on the inside where there's a tentacle, and then we're going to move our way out. And then once Psychus is dead, that'll transition the phase. And that's going to start P2. So for P2, there's going to be a Basher tentacle and a Corruptor tentacle. The Basher tentacle, I think, just has a tank swap mechanic. Shit, I don't remember which one is priority. But
I think
we're
the one
killing
that casts the eyeball.
the Corruptor. Okay, we're gonna be focusing the Corruptor tentacle. The Corruptor tentacle does Corrupted Mind, and it's going to be a debuff that has to be dispelled outside of the raid. So if you get Corrupted Mind on you, move out of the raid. The healer should be on top of that, but if it runs out, if that debuff doesn't get dispelled, it's going to do a large amount of AoE damage and drain sanity. And then there's Spike Tentacles. I don't think these are, they just need to be like cleaved down. So you can multi-dot in this phase, obviously. The Spike Tentacles don't do anything too crazy. I think it's just damage, but the Spike Tentacles are why we're spreading out. We want to be 5 yards apart. And then the last part of phase 2 is arguably the most important. It's the Mind Gate. So we've got group 1 and group 2. Once McAdams is done with those, you'll be able to see which group you're in. First group is going to go down, and it's an exact repeat of what we did in phase 1. So Psychus is going to spawn. There's going to be tentacles spawning again, the Mind Gate. So say the Mind Gate's over here on, say the Mind Gate's over here on Triangle. If you're group 1, you're going and you're standing in the Mind Gate. Once the Mind Gate goes off, the tentacles will spawn, Psychus will spawn over here. I'll try to use markers to the best of my abilities. I'll use blue. So there's going to be tentacles spread out throughout here, you know, similar to this, and Psychus spawns on the opposite side of us. The tanks will drag Psychus to whatever tentacle's closest to blue here. It's a square. We're gonna do the same thing, nuke down the tentacles to get Psychus the damage taken increase, and then once we kill the first tentacle, we're dragging the boss towards green here in that area, and we're going to kill tentacles until Psychus is dead. Now the main goal is to not be far from the Mind Gate once Psychus dies. Once Psychus dies, we're going to run back to the Mind Gate. You have to jump and click your body for whatever reason you have to jump, jump and click your body, and that's going to bring us back to the normal realm. And it's back to the start of P2. We're going to be killing Tentacles, and then there's going to be Mind Gate 2. So Group 2 is going to go into the Mind Gate. Same shit. For Group 2, there's like a decree in there. That's what you want to call it. When you're moving, you take damage, and the more you're moving, the more damage you're going to take. So you want to get in position, stop moving, and then just do the mechanics just like we're doing in P1. And that's basically it for P2. I don't think there's a whole lot I'm missing. Oh, actually, there is. Sorry. Maybe this is P3 I'm thinking of. One sec.
I'm pretty sure you missed Paranoia.
Yeah, one sec. Let me find it.
Turning this off.
Okay, here we go. There's Paranoia that's going to be put on 2 players, right? Yes, 2 players. Once you get that debuff on you, you have to find whoever you're partnered with and be within 5 yards of them, but 5 yards away from everyone else in the raid. So it's just a buddy system. When you get the debuff, find your partner, stick with them until the debuff's gone. During phase 2 here, there's going to be Mind Grasp and what's the other one called? Is it Mind Grasp for both, whether it's pushing or pulling?
I think so.
Okay. So
It
there's
depends on which direction animation is. It's the
Right.
same spell.
Okay. So there's going to be little cysts on the ground, just like the ones in Gahoon, when we're going to want to keep those, damaged so they're not slowing anyone. And they drain sanity as well, do damage. When Mind Grasp comes out, if it's a pull, everyone's going to stack at the base of N'Zoth here. And then we're going to be clearing cysts. When the pull happens, we're going to get dragged to the back of the room. If you're not far enough forward, you're basically going to die. And you just position yourself. We're stacking pretty tight for this shit because we're not clearing a whole lot of cysts. We just want like one, decent path. And then there's going to be a push of that same exact mechanic. And for the push, we're all stacking in the back of the room. And it's the same thing going forward. We're just going to get dragged to the front of the room. That's it.
Did you mention Anguish? We have to fucking run out, drop it in the back.
Yes. Well, that's phase 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's P2. P2 is going to be like our biggest learning curve. So just if you don't know something or you want clarification on how it's being done, you need to speak up. And then for phase 3, it's just Mind Gate 1 and Mind Gate 2. After Psychus dies that 3rd time, technically that's, I believe, what triggers P3. Once P3 starts, we're going to be stacked up pretty tight at the base of N'Zoth here. And we're still going to be having the Mind Grasp mechanic, so be ready for calls. There's going to be a glare. There's going to be 4 big beams that come out of the boss. Do not get hit by them. We're going to be moving as a group. They move pretty quick. It's almost identical to the ones in Mechagon, the 4 like fire beams. And then there's a ad that spawns. It's a Thought Harvester that is being cleaved down, and I think it's just like tanks that really have to mess with that too much. But there's going to be 3 debuffs that go out, and this is like the most important part of P3. These debuffs, when the debuff runs out, it's going to drop a void pool where those 3 people are, and the void pools are going to grow. They don't grow initially. So initially the void pool's dropped, and then the next set of debuffs that come out are going to be dropped right next to the first set. And every new set that drops, the previous set grows. So it's kind of just like a soft enrage. I don't think it's going to be a problem for us. Just make sure you're stacking them properly. From what I've seen, there's people dropping them off at the back of the room here, and they'll drop 3 off on like triangle. And then the next set that comes out, they'll drop 3 more right next to them. There's people that do it, to the right of the boss, and they just move around the base of the boss as the pools grow. So I don't know what you guys think's gonna be best. McAdams, Jinxie, Russo.
I don't know.
All right, so for the sake of what I've been watching anyway, we're just going to drop them. Like if we're stacked up on, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. If we're stacked up on Moon, we're gonna drop the first set of pools off on like X, and then once that set drops, the next set to go is gonna drop them right next to them, but more like on like green. And we're just gonna keep kind of growing out that way, and it should create a like pocket for us to stay in the whole time.
Do we know where Psychus spawns?
Spawns in the back of the
believe
room.
Yeah,
where I was
spawns
jumping
on
around
the
earlier,
opposite
where
side
Jinxie
of
is.
where we're at.
So should we start over there or no?
Yes, we
No.
should.
That's what
Well,
I think.
We
I don't-
should start over there.
I think also if we on that phase, if we drop the pool in the middle, like it'll be hard for us to get back. Like, do we drop it on the edges and kind of like make a U-turn when we kill it?
Are you talking?
The stage one, like when we kill.
Yeah. So for stage one, here I'll just kind of map it out. So if everyone can pay attention to triangle. For stage one, all the tentacles are gonna like spawn in kind of like a scattered pattern. When Psychus is up, the tanks will drag Psychus. If the first tentacle is here on me, we want to kill it right here. Okay, we're gonna kill the first tentacle here. Once the first tentacle is dead, we're gonna take Psychus to the next one out here. Okay, we're gonna kill this one, and then we're gonna come to the outside of the room, and we're gonna work our way back like this. We're gonna leave all of ranged open there, and we're just gonna work our way back like this. Like I said, the most I saw was like 3 tentacles die before Psychus would die. So it shouldn't be too crazy. It's just gonna be, you know, on the tanks to kind of call which one they're going to. If McAdams Revenge, if one of you guys are just able to mark whatever tentacle you're going to next with a skull, and that way everyone knows exactly what we're throwing damage on.
What's the macro to mark something?
I have no clue.
It's like tar.
/ tar mark skull, easy.
You get keybind it.
Make sure you get cookies and everything. Those went down.
I get cookie.
Can I bind the tiger palm?
I don't think last phase there's a gigantic purple circle that spawns on the ground. It's way different than the void pools. That circle needs to be soaked by everyone possible. I believe the circle, when it goes off, drains 10 sanity from whoever's in it. So if you are super low on sanity, don't soak, but ideally we want everyone to be soaking as much as possible for that because it does a lot of damage. And then when you run out of sanity, you gain 100% increased damage, 100% increased healing for 20 seconds. And after that 20 seconds is done, you're permanently mind controlled. So towards the end of the fight, if people get MC'd, ignore them. Let them do their thing. There's no point in trying to worry about them.
Real quick, what am I kicking? I didn't know there was even a kick here. In this fight.
So two tentacles and 2 eyes are gonna spawn. One's gonna spawn near us, and one they're gonna spawn far away from us. So you, me, and Dusty are gonna run over to the far set. You and Dusty are gonna kick the eye together, and we're gonna start on the second tentacle.
Okay, gotcha.
Basically, just follow me.
Yeah. Let's just get some polls going. I'm tired of talking.
One thing I'll say, just because I had a friend tell me about this, if you don't have your legendary cloak equipped, you're gonna get MC'd instantly on this fight. So, like if you're wearing a cloak for leech or something, put your legendary cloak.
Yeah. Also, shit. The only way to gain sanity back on this fight is with the extra action button. It's a 4-second channel. It'll bring you back to 100% if you set the full channel. I'm trying to fucking remember when Method would use it. I'm pretty sure they would use trinkets after mine gates.
Yeah, you want to do it after the mine gate.
So, we'll we'll just kind of shoot for that after each mind gate set. We'll use the action button and go from there. I don't really know what timing is going to look like or anything, so.
I think I've seen most of the people when they come out after killing the first Psychus.
Right. So after you're saying after the mind gate.
I mean, oh yeah. On the
No,
first
he's
time, there's
saying
no
after
mind
the
gate.
first ad. Like
Yeah,
literally.
like there's
Okay.
no mind gate, right?
All right, we'll do that then. Let's get going here.
So, quick question. There's some videos I've noticed in phase 3 when you have to stack for the ad soak. There is also at the same time as you need to soak the debuff drop off that you need to take out. How would you want us to handle if we were to experience this? Should we just drop it off in the middle? And then that would have 3 people missing the soak. Would that be fine still? I guess we'll see. But...
Yeah. I mean, majority of people need to be soaking as it is. So if you have a debuff and you can't soak, then obviously that's
we'll make do.
How do we pull the boss? You just hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to do 20 seconds.
I think we can just do like, I think you just hit him. Even need the full timer.
Alright, he's not even trinket. Yeah.
Really try to focus and pay attention to what's going on in this fight. It's pretty confusing.
2, 1.
Okay.
Retards over here.
Kill that first tentacle to the right.
Make sure you're kicking in too.
Okay, next tentacle. Okay.
I think after this tentacle, we just burn the boss here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Need to start going toward their bodies.
Yeah.
Alright, so everyone dead.
Cool.
You can't run through that. It does a shit ton of damage.
Okay. Go to your bodies.
Oh, when we were gonna hero.
You lost in peak. Like,
Pop your necks right now. Hit your extraction button.
You need to kill Vayne.
Yes, kill that. Damage these growths. Just one's in our lane, that's it. Mind grasp.
Close, go to the boss,
Points
come to the
back
boss.
On the boss.
That was a long cast, holy shit.
Damage the growths as we're getting pulled.
Let's hit the neurons so we don't get
Yes.
Yeah, like you need to throw dots on them and stuff.
I have far. Oh, never mind.
So who's the kill target here? Corruptor?
Corruptor. So 5-yard spread here. We stay together, Jinx.
I need someone to come to Moon ad with me.
Come
Coming.
on it. Okay, Mage got it.
I mean, we need a short click though. I can't click.
Swipe it.
So that's the first mind gate right there. Everyone look at it. That's what it is right there. So group 1 would be going down. Group 2 would stay up to finish these ads.
Walking through that pool is 100k.
Are we
damage.
I don't think we're supposed to split there. I thought we're supposed to prioritize the first set to get the mind gate out, and then once group 1 goes down, the others finish up top.
We just did so many the DPS. It kind of felt like we were splitting.
Yeah, so like what you want is you want a tank, a healer, and 2 kick people to be on the on the far group, and everybody else on like whichever one you're killing first.
So someone besides Don, you needs to come with me. We need to put a
Just
melee,
release.
2 melee.
You're releasing the right spot. We don't need to go anywhere.
Also, so like that P1 right there, you notice how we finished Psychus and we were like 10,000 light years away from our bodies. Like, we want to not have that set up that way. So we want our bodies to be on the opposite side of where Psychus spawns, and then we'll start killing Psychus. And as we're killing Tentacles, we're slowly scooting backwards towards our bodies. Because like that last pull, we moved away from our bodies. We want to like just kind of backpedal towards our bodies. So once he dies, we can just get back in.
I don't know if there's any tentacles out towards the wall, but as long as we drop them close to the wall, like we'll have like one side open.
Yeah.
You or Tanks, you good with that?
Sure. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, look at the note again. Venge, you're gonna go far, and Ricky and Pelf, you guys are gonna go far instead, just so it's people not in group 1 through 3.
So that was Moon last pull, right?
Yeah, it's the set that spawns away from us.
Everyone look at groups real quick too as well.
That channel attack that crushing tentacle does, that big thing, it actually hurts pretty decently. It's a nice mixture of physical and shadow damage. So during that thing, sit there and spam.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you need to send a healer for R2?
Oh, for the tank?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Should be.
So I'll put not over there with you guys.
Yeah, it should be a tank, a healer, and 2 kick people.
Yeah.
I think. Then that should be good. Also, where are we putting our bodies? Just at the start.
Right here. Everyone stacks right here.
Well, this is where the Psychus spawns, just so you know, Bunny. We spawn in the back of the room and on the release.
Yep. No, it'll be in a different spot. I'm pretty sure.
I think it spawns relative. I think.
It's not sure.
It spawns where it spawns.
Okay.
At least on the PTR is doing that.
So if it spawns on top of us, everyone go.
Take the gate to the left, right in front of us.
Yeah. Take the gate to the left.
This way.
Start on a farther tentacle, please. Don't kill.
I mean, that's what it already was. Come over here.
You guys are on the wrong side of the circle. I need to bring the boss over here too, Venge. We need to get back to our bodies.
Well, I'm killing stuff on the outside, so we can use the inside, right? Isn't that what we're doing?
Well, we can't. Look how big the circle is. We can't go back now.
So you're supposed to do a full circle around the whole room. But just kite him super hard when we get to the point where we're burning.
Okay.
Burn
we can,
like this.
Just burn him now. So.
Yeah, we don't need to kill more tentacles.
Just be way ahead of him so you can.
Just let bots do the work. Get to your bodies.
Isn't it res me?
I can't res you up down here. I need to come up top, I'm pretty sure. Use your shit.
Use your neck. Refort.
Don't be right on the boss melee. Back. Hit these neurons.
Run away.
Forward.
Run away.
He's not
Get to the
taking
outside.
damage.
Move to the outside, everybody.
Make sure there's no neurons in the path you're gonna get pulled in.
One square should be good.
See something that's getting
DPS, kill these ones right.
Kicker.
Tank funnel's happening now.
Shoot Pelf.
Kill the spikes on the way.
Group 1, get ready to go down.
Just watch out walking through the paranoia people.
I'm not gonna be able to kick this. Someone else can.
Tank final again.
Mind Gate, Group 1. Same thing.
Tentacle on the other end of the room.
Start where the boss is now.
Should hit your neck then?
Yeah. The people who are up here, make sure you're on the other side.
So like, we need to.
Me and Bunny lost a ton of sanity because people just kept running over us. When we were. Swipe right.
Yeah.
Everyone die, please. All right. So, for a Mind Gate right there, McAdams, can you link me or macro for Skull or whatever?
You can release, by the way.
So when we went down to that first Mind Gate, Psychus was on the opposite side of the room. I'm pretty positive that's how it's going to be every time. We want to rush towards him instantly. We want to get towards that direction. Okay? And that's where we start killing tentacles on top of him, and we will kill the one, like center, whichever one. I'll mark his skull. We'll kill that one. Then I'll mark another skull. We'll kill that one. We're going to work our way backwards. That way, once Psychus is dead, we're right there on our bodies. We click, we get out, rinse and repeat. Because like right there where we started, we wouldn't have been able to get to our bodies because we had pools on them. Can you send it in Discord? Sorry.
Yeah.
For the healers who are healing me, when we're up in that phase, last 4 seconds of my death log, I have nothing direct from anybody other than myself. Like, there's a couple of healings that's random here and there, but like when that thing is doing its funnel, you have to actually sit there and spam. It hits really hard.
We have a lot of raid-wide damage going out there, so people are gonna have to use personals, use health pots, use health stones, like, at least while we're getting used, because there is a lot of damage going out up top.
Yeah, make sure you're spread 5 yards.
It's pretty easy to tell who's got paranoia. They just have a red orb above their head. Don't walk through them if you don't have it with them.
All right. Let's get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Start at Skull. Get on the far side of this. Next Skull is right next to it.
We killed 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out as I go.
They look like they both died. They didn't kill the full.
Okay, just burn Psychus here. Work your way towards your bodies.
Rotate around.
using our action bar right as we get out of here.
Panel. I'll just click it.
Mind grasp out. Go out.
Get rid of these.
Towards the boss.
Towards boss.
It's okay. It's plenty of time.
Focus corruptor.
I'll go first.
Stay spread.
Move in.
Tank thing's coming right now.
Mind gate, group 1, get in. We're running far to the right.
Tentacles are right here.
Go to skull. Go to skull.
Tank
Yeah,
frontal
first
is
kick.
coming shortly.
After that, we're going to new skull.
Nod sack.
Can't go that way, Bunny. We get back to our bodies.
Well, we're going
Picking.
there, and then we're working our way around the outside. Our bodies are really close.
The first on far.
Tank ability.
It interrupts.
Watch your feet up here.
I'm gonna get him seed.
Your thing should be back up. Oh, you're down below.
Can't use it down here.
I don't know, mind racks are getting off
Whoa,
left
whoa,
and
whoa,
right,
whoa!
guys.
Who's running over there? Jeez.
Okay. How much health do we have? 14%.
Do you want to do markers there, McAdams, or?
You don't need to mark it, just hit the one that's next to the boss.
Okay.
We should just mark the first one and then start doing like a U-turn.
You can't,
think-
because it takes up too much space.
No, if you okay, so
Oh, okay, I see what you mean, I think now.
if you drop the tank debuff like right next to the boss or right on the edge of the room, there's always going to be like a path around you can always run through.
I think on PTR we did outside, then ran inside to go back.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter either way. Just need to, put it in a good. And also need to kick mind. I feel like a lot got off.
Yeah, like fucking 5.
So drop another cauldron. Last one.
Okay. Dropping one in the back.
So McAdams took 120k mind rack damage, which is more than 0. Should never get off. Everyone needs to kick whenever they can.
Yeah, I got a question about Nazaf. When he doesn't have the shield and we're damaging him, is he on a timer or is he on a percent?
Yes, he has a debuff on him. It lasts 20 seconds.
Okay. So we shouldn't use 2 minutes at the very beginning, right? We should just wait.
Right. Wait to start hitting this off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 20 seconds though, so like you gotta make sure you fit your shit in there.
I think it's 30.
But you have there's that time of like you gotta click your body and stuff. Yeah.
So I clicked my body as soon as I was able to, because I literally was on top of it when it was dead, and the boss is 20 seconds on the thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but I saw 20.
It's 30.
So pop Vendetta into Nazoth then, not the Psychus? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
Because the boss
We're
is...
already killing Psychus like super fast.
Mm-hmm.
And we aren't losing that much sanity either.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys need to stop doing your openers and kick the bot.
Yeah, so there's a little
One
gap
more
that we can run
tentacle, and then we'll focus Psychus.
There's a little gap that can run backwards too.
Yeah, sure.
Should they stand on like the outside? I'm back towards the opening.
We need to kill Skull fast.
I'll need to kill something else.
And the boss only has 2 stacks for whatever reason.
The stacks are gone.
Yeah, the
We
boss
lost
is
him.
moving around way too much.
We gotta put a kill.
Right. Yeah.
I can tank the whole first phase vintage. You don't need to turn off me.
I'm not tunneling off you. I'm just curious, keep pulling threat.
Just jump off the edge.
Got control there.
Instant kills.
Grab Cauldron if you haven't yet.
How many people held their CDs there? Maybe too many.
So
we had no stacks on that boss.
Yeah, the problem is he only got 2 stacks and then the stacks fell off. Need to be just move onto a tentacle and don't move until it's dead. That's all that needs to happen.
I mean, do we like starting where we're starting? Do we want to start a different location to make that easier?
Could just start like over here so range can pull it and then we can start running faster. We don't have to have everybody over there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You don't have to be on
Let's do
top of it
that.
to taunt it. No.
And then basically, whatever Tentacle McAdams is taking the boss on, that's what we're focusing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One right on top of us.
Wave.
Don't
Wait
kill it
till
too
the boss is
quick.
here first.
Wait for him to get here.
Not gonna get.
Got it.
Yeah, he has it. He has it.
You get her.
The wall next.
You need to move. The boss is
You're
gonna be red on all our bodies.
That is a downside.
Tell him if you want the boss game.
Okay. One more tentacle and then we pump psychic. Alright, pump him.
We should take a U-turn.
Sitting gate for rain. Never mind this.
Won't that kill us? Yeah, well, you have to be very quick. It goes away, but just gotta make.
We just need to start further away from him. Look at where we have like downtime before he's even interactable.
Jump off.
We need to start like right next to him.
Alright, so Psychic spawns where we're at, right? We're gonna start. You wanna go that way? Okay. Like, can we start over there on green? No one touches a single tentacle until Psychic is in position. And then we'll start and we'll do the same thing.
Make sure you're like pre-potting too, because that helps.
Yeah. Just make sure you're staying ahead of the tanks here. Don't get caught in void zones or anything.
Does he demount you when we pull?
I would venture to guess he does. You can test it for us, Jinxie.
Yep.
So we're sitting and waiting.
4, 3, 2.
Where are Avantis ruined?
Good columns, actually.
That would require us to bring an inscriptionist to it.
Okay, we wait. Once boss is here, we'll kill the one on top of us. Fire thing's already coming.
We're going to the boss, so it's not near our bodies.
Oh yeah.
What are you saying?
Yep. You have to make sure on the other side he's already spawning.
On to the next one. We're gonna cut around back towards our bodies after this. This one here.
Make sure you're in position to connect.
So you're on the right side of them. Back towards our bodies, guys. Listen, like a little. There you go, it's perfect.
We could have kept moving way more. Like, why did we just stop? Our bodies
kill
were.
him. Yeah.
Don't forget to use your neck.
Clear the tumors. Get away from boss.
Move away.
We kind of split up.
Why are you? I guess they kind of spawned equally for it.
Yeah, they did.
Stay spread. Paranoids get together.
Mine's dying first, McAdams.
G1, get ready.
Just you gotta go who had the tether with you, not to just somebody else.
Just double cheat torpedo away
One,
from me
go
with
down.
tether, holy fuck.
One, go down. Start on skull over there. Work our way out.
I got first on this one. Shit, man.
Work out towards this tentacle.
Kill this, synapse fast.
Good.
Let me go forward a little more.
We lost our stacks.
Let's just fight.
Are we losing the people to fire there? Group one?
I think it's void zones because there was kind of a tight spot on the second, third.
Anguish, every single one's anguish.
I think if you kill one close to the boss, you don't kill the one in the middle. You gotta go to the one on the far. Like, imagine there's like 3 lanes. You can't. If you kill one in one, you can't go to the second lane. You have to go to number 3.
Those tentacles just gotta die faster, cause like he just gets that thing and then that thing will get low and then we have to move and we might miss.
Why are we starting at triangle if X is the same thing?
Because where our bodies are. So we don't have to kite Psychus due to the downtime, we just run over to him. So as we sit there with his bodies on top of us doing nothing, just trying to get him away. By the time we get to Psychus, we're able to hit him.
Did you get dismounted, Jinxie?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, we get to.
Alright, let's run it back. A little fine tuning.
Rookie, you good?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the Vendetta doesn't fit into that window when we were hitting N'Zoth.
I really don't think the damage matters to N'Zoth in that like tiny window that we can hit him. I think we
Yeah,
just hit him with
it's a
whatever-
waste.
Yeah, we have plenty of time to damage him in the later phases.
Yeah, we're gonna pop it at start, I think.
Yeah, if we pop it at start, we have it up for one of the big tentacles or Psychus for group 2 or
group 1. Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, so in Mind Gate, we'll kill close to the boss, then we'll go to the outside of the room.
Are you kidding me? I want to see if that worked and it let me.
What happened?
I disengaged.
Into.
Res him when we get back.
I think you have to wait till you get up top to.
Boss wasn't close enough to get that first one, by the way.
We want to kill that close together. We have to nuke the shit out of these synapses.
Get in the back.
Let's get another one. After this, we burn. as bland.
Yep, you have to get up top first.
Next.
Can you get Fortnite?
Why don't we just die in melee range? Run towards it.
Okay, you ready? Yes.
The neurons. Move away. Towards and off. That was conflicting. Sorry.
Don't move too forward. That's anguish.
DPS left. Stay spread here.
Shrankar, don't know.
If you want to move into melee,
Yo, watch paranoia, people.
Two people are gonna get MC. The new tentacle always spawns opposite to
Okay,
that shit.
go furthest inside and then you go far out.
It's like this.
Follow McAdams, stay ahead of it.
Getting MC here. Okay.
Are you guys getting MC'd from bad paranoia?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about
it was
to.
really
Yep.
bad. The last tentacle, then nuke Psychus.
Nod sack me.
We lost debuff, kill more tentacles.
You guys with paranoia need to stand on each other. You keep running away.
I don't know. If you don't have paranoia, you also can't tell who has paranoia. Is there like a weak bar?
It's a
Just like
red orb.
Yeah, there's a red orb over their head. You can see.
Giant
Tethered to
visual,
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can literally see a giant line.
I mean, it's not showing up on my screen.
Turn up your
So there's so much space for us to utilize there, but everyone's like really grouped up in the center. So when those debuffs go out, obviously paranoia need to take a little more priority there. But if you have a spread one, like you can go pretty far out in this room and like range be really spread out. Like don't just leave, you know, circle to circle, put gaps in your circles and stuff like that.
So the tentacles spawn. They spawn in 3 rows. Like one spawns on circle, one spawns on moon, and then one spawns on skull. We can't be killing the ones in the moon row because Psychus needs to be either on the way inner part or the way outer part so that we can run around the circle. So we can't be killing any of the tentacles in the center anymore because he's not going to be close enough to get the debuff. It needs to be either the outermost circles tentacles we're killing or the innermost tentacles.
Do you want to keep starting on that skull one there?
Yeah, that one's fine, but then we just need to pull them to the opposite side instead of killing the one next to it.
So do you want to?
Because that circle, the inner circle is spreading towards the center one.
All right, so we'll kill skull for group 1. We kill skull, and then don't touch the middle tentacle and the farthest one out from that.
Right, like we'll kill Skull, and then the next one will be like right here, and then we'll move back towards our bodies, like alongside the wall.
We might want to try to go like farther toward the back room for the second
Well,
one.
we can kill 2 on the inside. That, and then for the third one, cut back out.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then on the 4th one, we're on the outside and
And
killing
the
it.
4th one we're burning.
Yeah. I think that works.
I need to try out this disengage again. Actually, no,
Why?
I don't want to. I don't want to at all. It'll probably just move my
Regain.
body somewhere else. I want to mess with it, but it's probably not working at all. My 20.
All prices here are reasonable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get ahead of it.
Talk.
Back to the outside now.
Kill this. Tentacle. It's just burn. Burn.
Gotta get back to our bodies.
It's way too far away.
We're doing this so poorly. Like, there's no way this is good.
After that first pull, we just need to go right back towards our bodies. You don't need to go more outward.
Room
Don't
and
need-
three
don't need
stacks.
much room. Towards the wall.
Watch out, there's a neuron right there.
And on square, it's a straight shot.
Okay,
Everyone on
left.
square. Go. More people go far.
Get ready to spread and get with your paranoia. Spread big.
Watch the paranoias.
Yo. You guys really need to pay attention to that.
Yeah, Wave, you just ran on
One.
top of both them, Bunny.
Remember the pattern. Starting skull.
Next tentacles are up.
We're killing the one
First.
directly behind skull and then going to the outside. New skull.
It should not be behind him. Be on his side. I'm seeing.
Yeah, we're still too tight right here.
Not really. That's pretty much perfect, actually.
I mean, kill this synapse
far.
fast.
I got next on far.
Yeah, the tank on Psychos.
next time far.
So do you want to do that same pattern?
Yeah, that's literally perfect. Like
Right,
we're
and then-
making this so much more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, that whole problem was that just people, there's just not enough damage on the exposed synapse, just dying too slowly. It's not in P1. You can like after the first synapse, you can like just cleave off of Psychus, but when we're in that phase, you have to focus the synapse and cleave onto Psychus.
Yeah.
Maybe we should die in melee range, by the way.
Okay.
Just don't pull the boss.
And then once we hit 4 stacks and that.
Hey,
first
can
one,
we
just
make
tell
Adams?
Psychus.
Do you see me? Can we? Because this is what I thought you were gonna do, right? Because a tentacle spawns right here, right? We kill this one first, and then we killed this one, and then we killed this one. I thought we were low-key gonna kill this one, and then we were just gonna go back this way to our bodies. I don't know why.
Well, that
we all
was the plan I
turned
got
this
mind
way.
controlled.
Okay.
But yeah, because we just need to, like, after the first pull drops, you can just go back towards your body with that little opening.
Yeah, because it seems super clean movement after we kill this one right here, and then we just move it a little bit to kill this one if we even wanted to. We can just literally pull it back here.
Everyone get in melee range. Just don't hit the boss. Just face away from it.
My ammo aura.
Well, then just fell rush into the one as soon as we pull.
5, 4.
You don't really need to aura.
No, you don't.
1.
Let's tentacle next to us. As soon as this pull drops, we're gonna loop back around outside. Go towards the wall. Kill the one in the middle next to me on square. And kill the one over here.
We should circle into our bodies.
Yeah, we are. To the tentacle drops, so I'm hard carding him. Okay, come. Good, way better. And honestly, going even earlier than that.
A lot more uptime here.
Next.
There we go. We got like 6% more than last time. Good job.
Wall.
Towards the wall. Get on square. That'll be good.
Left. Get ready to spread big. Spread.
Good job. That was clean, guys.
Very good.
Mind gate number 1. Ready for the next set of tentacles group.
It always goes the opposite end of the room.
Yep.
Big damage on these tentacles.
Synapse over Psychus cleaves onto him, not from him.
Finn, paints up. Vengeance.
Run to the outside after this, guys. Kill this one. Hit the tentacle, guys.
Paranoia, get in with your partner.
Pump this in now.
Start moving across.
It's not gonna. These ones aren't guaranteed to spawn off. So
One more synapse here.
after this at this spawn. Oh,
They're
sorry.
on left side.
Do we use our NECA for low sanity?
Yeah.
You're supposed to use your neck when you.
Pump
first
Psychus
meta.
here. Hard on Psychus.
Got next.
That's it. Towards
On
body.
the 115.
Good.
Pop your necks when we get up. Everyone neck.
Move it.
Neck doesn't do shit.
Can look at him swing, dude.
And then it's rinse and repeat from here. It's
Which one of the DPS do you want on? That's the every second match.
Yeah.
towards him.
Towards the
him.
Zom, towards the Zom.
Watch out for the neuron that's already at 0 on top.
Let's go on square.
Still have all of group 2 up. Might as well keep going.
Yeah, run it. Go far.
Ow.
Get interrupts on the corruptors.
Really far one that needs to be.
Yeah, I'm moving
I
here.
got next on this one.
Spawn in Africa.
I need help on the one Ricky's on. It's far.
Fair enough.
Spread out, guys.
Group 2.
Guys, you take this. You top this plane.
Group 2.
On the other side.
Yep. Kill the one that's right next to it right now. Hard focus. Kill this one.
Is that a cast that got off?
Yeah, bunch of cast hit me.
We don't have
What's this
any-
corrupted mind?
You guys can kill this one.
Nobody
and then we're gonna
dispelled
jab.
it.
Does it?
It's the
I
cast
did
from.
dispel.
Kick the.
Okay, let's go.
Is no. Like, it's wrong fucking ad.
Kill this. Okay, burn the bus.
Burn?
Yeah, burn. Anguish, keep moving.
Nice job, group 2. It's clean. Everyone would
Bodies
neck
are-
here again.
Bodies are a mile away. Yeah.
My body's safe.
That was good though.
Yeah, we just need to not get hit by the pool on the ground. I think that's why we lost those 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like 5 sanity
sure.
per tick.
Yep.
Well, when we go in to kill the Psychus, should we like save cooldowns for this 25-second off break?
Like, I don't know. I personally haven't been using them. I didn't use them there for group 2. Because, like, once he gets the 4 stacks or even 3, he just takes the dick anyways. It's really easy to kill him.
When does he phase out of this whole thing? Or is this just the whole fight?
After group 2, Mind Gate group 2.
Yeah, so like ideally Tentacles and stuff would have been dead up top, and then we would have killed Psychus, gone back to our bodies, and we go into P3.
Yep. We're getting better for sure.
This fight is a marathon.
Yes, it is.
We get to P3 actually doesn't have that many mechanics to deal with.
A lot of guilds, once they made it to P3, it was pretty much just kill
Set and down.
slowly after that.
Yeah, but I think Method lost it at 20% or something like that.
Yeah, I remember the paranoia thing. I know it's hard to see, but try to keep an eye out for those people, because when they get run on, it's a lot of sanity drain.
Also, I think whoever gets paranoia, I guess, just run to the edges of the room.
Mm-hmm. Even if you're melee, it's gonna suck, but it is what it is.
So when we come up from, like, when we're going into the second part of the fight, we use our knife the first time. Do you have to use it right away, or can I just use it anytime?
You can use it when
before
you
I go
need
back
it.
down?
You don't need to use it right away.
Okay, that's been fucking me. I thought we had to use it there, else it disappeared. Okay.
No. Yeah, you can probably use it right after.
It's to get it on cooldown.
Yeah.
I've been using it like right before we're about to get pulled. Usually.
Yep. I use it after after he gets immune, just to not have to waste 2 seconds
Okay.
channeling it.
That makes so much sense, because like every fucking time, like right at the end of that phase, like I'm getting fucking like mind control. I'm not even getting hit by abilities, so I was just using it way too soon. So that's my bad.
Just definitely have to make sure you use it before you go back down.
Wave, wake up!
His internet went out.
Yeah, Finn's also offline, I think.
Finn's
no, he's
back.
back.
Finn's back.
Shrankar, can you go resto?
Yep.
Thanks. You don't just take wave spot.
Where was he going?
He's in the same group. Is he?
Using
Yeah.
group 1.
He's in ours.
Okay. So you group 1.
Remember the Mind Gate groups to just fucking obliterate those tentacles.
On the second gate, I felt like we went too far away from the body.
We did. We did.
It was our first time in, so.
Yeah.
I need like a minute to swap stuff.
You guys were going in that first gate, McAdams. Like you're doing inside, outside, and then outside, inside, and then going back to your body. You're doing 4.
Doing one. We're doing one tentacle inside.
Okay.
And then after the circle drops, we do a second one inside, and then we loop around that and finish it outside.
Okay. But so like that time he spawned across from us that time.
Right. That's how it sounds for us too.
Okay.
You just run to.
Yeah.
So I think we had 4 stacks on Psychus for G1. We lost our debuff when he was at like, I don't know, maybe under 10%.
It was like 10 million more.
Yeah, I think we just stick with the 4.
So what you can do is you can do 3 like right away, DPS the other tentacle down to like 20%, and just wait so it refreshes before you kill the tentacle.
Okay.
And that'll keep you at the 4 stack and not make you have to kill extra tentacles.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go back outside now.
burn Psychus now.
Under your bodies.
Good job.
Stay where you are until we get the animation for which direction. No point moving early. Stay where you are. Get the pustules.
And
Stay on the Zoth, yep. Be good
The one in the
square.
back.
Paranoia and 5. Big spread. Gate 1.
We're opposite to the barrel.
Killing one inside, one behind it, and then looping around.
Big damage on the next one.
Or DPS on the next one. Bunch of feet.
Let's wait
Blam,
here.
blam,
Yeah,
blam.
it seems to be spawning to the left group too, so just chill here. Yeah, left again. I got first on
Gonna
close.
do a second getting over there.
Go first on fire.
Blow up the synapse. Now pump Psychus. It's a good refresh.
Finn paints up.
Get back towards corpses.
Where's me?
I'm paranoid right now. I forgot to go too far. Good wait. Oh, sorry. Jinxie.
Got him. Do we want to pop part here? Right?
Pop.
Yeah, use it before you go down.
We'll pump him, boss.
I'm still full, Rick.
I'm still full, yeah.
Oh,
really?
But there's no reason not to use it. I feel like. I would use all the group come out.
Alright, make sure we're killing those little things.
Kill triangle pack.
And
On the Zoth. On the Zoth.
Rangers kill the ones behind us.
Yeah, on the wall, please. Gonna go far with you, Rick. Close to the boss.
We have one not beaten.
Complexity come. Sorry.
Not sack me.
Group 2.
Taunt this thing, McAdams, if you can, please. Thank you.
Next set is opposite side.
Let's go. Wait for the boss
Don't
to
collect.
go.
Kill this one right on the boss right here. It's right here.
Retreating ins.
Kick some boss.
We're gonna loop
Just
back around,
spell
kill this one
dummy.
right here.
I got next
Just be in
boss.
front of us, by your old body. Be by your.
Get interrupt.
Okay, let's go.
You didn't kill it.
Kill it, yeah.
Okay. Just one
Yeah,
more
just
shot.
Done.
I think we're just dead down here.
Opposite side again. Better interrupts in here.
Swipe.
A bunch of casts go off of mine, right?
Jump off. That's good though. Making steady progress.
When we get down there, we should do some kind of like a kick rotation. Just make sure that like the casts never go off. Like right
Yep,
when they,
we'll do it the same as the corruption tentacles. I'll go first, Ricky second, and then melee can just fill in after that. But it should only take a 3-man kick rotation. I think me and Ricky can even get it by.
We only have 3 melee down there in tank, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well we have 4. But we'll do me, Ricky, Reddit.
Oh. I don't know why I just assume paladins are holy paladins nowadays.
It's fucked up, dude.
That's my bad. Classes, sorry.
Let's get a P3 pull before the end of the night.
Yeah. We're right there.
So what, after that, after our group's done, is it P3?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Melee.
1.
thank you.
Okay, burn Psychus.
Start
Work
moving.
towards your bodies. Just fucking melted.
I think we either need to start closer or kill one less tentacle.
I think we can kill
Yeah,
just the
that's
one
all.
close tentacle and then kill 3 along the wall instead.
Yeah.
Of fucking around.
Because like the fucking thing just disintegrates.
Out.
There's the wall. Get on square. Or just stack on square hard. You'll be fine.
Paranoia and 10. Spread.
I kicked earlier then.
I can get it still.
I got next.
Find your people.
Good. Don't run on us.
Dude, I got mine MC'd. These people are standing on me.
Yeah.
You wanna go down?
Yeah, MC'd regardless.
He needs to go down.
I went down because
Yeah, you need to go down.
It's fine.
Kill him so I can be res him.
Reddit. Res him when he's done.
Okay, I can't be res him. Fucking serious.
Pump this in now.
Let's go.
Don't kill it.
I'm sorry. The skull was on the other one originally. My bad.
I'm gonna get mind controlled here. Ricky.
Okay, we kill along this wall now. Big synapse damage.
Okay, burn. Yep.
Focus, Psychus. Only Psychus.
Disoriented. May have shiny hit.
What was that? Hit me too.
Good, good, good. Kill MCs. In.
It's off.
Far needs more kicks.
Paranoia.
Dispels.
These people, man.
Dude, are you guys blind?
Group 2. Opposite side.
I'm gonna be MC'd down here.
Jump off the edge then.
Don't miss interrupts.
Jinxie, sack me.
Why did we go so far? I don't know what we're doing.
Paranoia.
Dead down here. No tank. That is why, like, I don't know what we're. Why did we go to that tentacle?
Are you talking about group 2s?
Yeah.
I mean, this is where he spawned.
That's
I went to him.
spawns, yeah.
Well, group 1, we just run to him.
Is anyone like good at editing weak aura? Could we maybe have an edit to that paranoia weak aura where we just slash yell paranoia over our heads? Because people still can't see the orb. Maybe you can see the chat bubble spam.
Yeah, I was about to say we should like have the same shit from Mechatork where it just says your name over and over again, or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. Or even slash say or slash yeah, whichever would be fine.
Nice Shrankar.
You can try and adding on the chat.
Alright, well, we're done for the night. That's pretty good for 10 pulls, I think we did. We'll kill it Sunday, and then we'll do normal after, and then we're doing a
Yeah,
full
just
clear
try
again on Monday.
this weak aura once. I don't know if it'll work, but
Yeah, fuck it. Link the weak again. Let's can we do one more? See if it's good.
I need to run it back then.
I heard that. You
Same.
can send me back. If you want to.
Drop stone complexity.
once you load it, can you go and check if on the action there should be chat message? It should be checked.
It is.
These last people in.
Luna.
Should the loop part be checked
Yeah.
as well?
I just posted it again if you can just copy it.
If there's a stone down, I then just need some things.
Blam, you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Angrid, you there?
Hmm?
Luna?
Luna logged off, so
just kick Luna.
Where are we going again?
And before we kill it.
You want me to G-kick Luna? Okay.
Yeah, just real quick.
Did you say we need to do anything to this Weaker?
I'm asking if we're going again. No one answered.
Yes. One more.
I need a summon.
We're summoning.
Summoning right now.
Okay. Toss like. No groups are fine.
Borrow one of the mages from group 6 and toss them into your group over there so the groups are even.
I think we're autumn out anyway.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, we just gotta minimize movement when the second group goes in. We're taking a lot of contempt damage. from
Luna's
having
logging
to
back
chase
in
it.
right now.
It's fine.
I mean, we're not gonna kill it. Just...
We're just trying the Weaker.
We're gonna kill it real quick.
I think pretty sure he's still in here. Probably.
We're gonna kill it.
Blom, what do you want me?
They're doing another poll, and you weren't in here, so I was gonna say it.
Oh, we are? Shit.
So we just do 3 tentacles this time, right?
Yes. And straight back to bodies.
We just go in a circle. Just go to moon. Go to moon. Go to moon. Go to moon.
He's going
Why?
that direction.
Why can't we go? Why can't we just go
Can't
to
we
this
just do a
one?
full loop? Yeah. Now we're fucked. It's gonna kill the rest of the poll.
Let's kill this one.
Heroes nod when we get out. Well, we lost all our stacks.
Yeah, it already fell off. I don't know why we keep doing it.
It's fine, just we need this weaker.
Single beer is a nod.
Yeah, the
I am on the other side of the boss.
Got it. You got it?
There we go, chilling now.
Turns off. AKA in. Don't get pulled through that neuron, it's gonna hurt you.
You're against the predator.
It should be on square.
DPS should always go to the one that has the tentacle right next to the.
Just a little left and a right usually.
Spread. Paranoia.
Yeah, it's. It doesn't spam.
I linked the second one. I don't know if you got that.
You're spamming.
I don't see anybody spamming.
Yeah, mine said it once.
Did
One
you-
in sand, one in yell. I got the second one that you linked.
Oh, okay.
I think the repeat time is just off.
Our stacks.
Focus Psychus. Big damage.
Oh. Hey! Stop it. Who is that?
Oh. It was at 200k. Hey. This fucking bot things. That was bad. Just gotta make that thing loop and then it'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'll check it later.
That was good.
Can we get a
Paralysis?
As I was saying, we'll kill the Sunday, clear normal after, and then we're selling it on Monday. And then we'll do Mythic on Tuesday. So. See
We're
you guys
selling this on Monday?
then. Yes.
Thanks.
Yep, big yikes.
I'm getting.
Hi, Mayday. Why is everyone doing 2-4-20? Mostly because that's how many people these raids have. So like we're bringing our entire raid team if we can.
Coin.
And a raid team is probably 26 to 28 people. I think that's pretty normal for most mythic raids.
The flow rate, I think.
Most guilds just don't want to leave anybody out.
Depends what Galloway gets.
It's not happening. Play soccer.
But like the man said, we're gonna finish this up on Sunday. So look for that video then. I'm good off. Later. Thanks for watching, guys.